We stopped at Chatvaraha Ashramaha.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Very nice that we, with numbers, we are learning a lot of things, Right? Interesting concept of Dasha Indriyani, right? Shodasha Samskaraha. These are all our, what should I say, pillars of Sanatana Dharma. We have derived all these concepts. Right? Chatvaraha Ashramaha. Right? Yes, Rakesh ji, page number 59. 7th.
Panch Karm Siddhi
Pancha,
Karanani.
Pancha.
Pancha Karm Siddhi Karanani.
Pancha Karma Siddhi Karanani. Okay. Next, 8.
Asht Vasava.
No, 8 is on the other side. 8 is 7, 8, 9. You're going like this.
Ashiti Yodha.
Very nice. Ashitihi. Ashitihi. You have to say that properly. Ashitihi Yodhaha.
Ashiti Yodha.
Very nice. Next.
Ashtavasavaha.
Very nice. Ashtavasava. What is the Ekavachana form of Vasavaha?
Ekam.
No. So you have got here Ashtavasavaha. So what is Eka? Ekaha? What will it be? Vasuhu.
Vasu.
Here Ekavachana is Vasuhu. Dvivachanam is Vasu. And Bahuvachanam is Vasavaha. Here? Fine. Okay. Next. 10th one.
Dvichatvarishat Ashvaha.
Very nice. Dvichatvarimshat Ashvaha.
Sir, one question, sir. Why?
Yes.
So why only 12, 22, and 32 are Dwa, and rest of them are Dvi?
What I told you last time, that everywhere Dva is possible.
Oh, okay. That's a option is there.
You see, according to the Panini Prakriya, every place there can be Dva. You get what I'm saying? If it is Dva Vimshatihi, Dva Chatvarimshat, Dva Shashtihi, but Dvi Vimshatihi is not there.
Okay.
Dvi Trimshat is not there. See, at all places, the Dva can be there. But Dvi cannot be there for Dvi Vimshatihi, not possible. Dvi Trimshat, not possible. Dvi Dasha, not possible. You understand what I'm saying? Everywhere else, Dva is possible. Okay. So that is one thing that I told you. And then with Ashta, these two places, they are not given in other options. They are not given because obviously they don't want you to learn about Panini Prakriya and all that. So with Ashta, you have Ashtadasha, Ashtavimshatihi, Ashtatrimshat, right? And everywhere else, Ashta is possible.
Understood.
So you have got two options. Everywhere else, you have got two options, Ashta and Ashta. But for these three, for Ashtadasha, Ashtavimshatihi and Ashtatrimshat, there is no Ashtadasha, Ashtavimshatihi and Ashtatrimshat. Ashta is there everywhere.
Okay.
So a safe use will be to use Ashta everywhere and use Dva everywhere.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Shat Ratavaha.
What is Ratavaha?
Rutus.
Yes, the word Ekavachana word is Rutuhu, right? Rutu. and Ratavaha.
Sir, are you sharing the screen?
Oh, wait a minute. I am. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait.
I'm
I
not
was right. Wait. I was writing, but I did not share. Sorry. Are you able to see the screen now?
Yes.
Right. So Shadratavaha. So we have Vasantaha. Correct. We start with Vasantaha, Grishmaha. Right. Then Varsha. Correct. Then you have Sharat. Right. Hemantaha and Shishiraha. Shadratavaha. Right. 6 seasons. Right. Okay. Continue. Yes.
चतुर् चतुःपञ्चाशत् ईश्वरः
Chatush. Chatush Panchashat.
चतुष्पञ्चाशत् ईश्वरः
Where you get your Murdanya Shakara. Right. Chatush Panchashat. Right. Do you see this? Murdanya Shakara.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Fine. Continue.
अष्टादश अध्यायः
Ashtadasha. Ashtadasha. Dashini. Not Dash. Dasha.
अष्टादश अष्टादश अध्यायः
Where Ashtadasha they are there?
Bhagavad
What is
Gita.
our the Bhagavad Gita, no?
Bhagavad Gita. Yeah.
So in our Jnana Shloka, do you have
Ashtadasha.
Ashtadashadhyayini Ashtadashadhyayinim, no?
Right.
Yes, go further.
चतुर्दश गजः
No. 14 is the serial number.
षट्सप्तति गजः
Next.
त्रीणि नेत्राणि
You know who has got Trini Netrani? Kasya Trini Netrani?
शिव
Shivasya. Kasya Trini Netrani? I asked, my question was Kasya Trini Netrani. Then what you should answer?
शिवस्य
Shivasya. Very nice. Right? You can't say Shivaha. This is wrong. Correct? Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, go further.
त्रीणि नायकाः
Wait a minute. Now, why Trini? Now in number 3 there is a linga bheda, no? So Trayah Nayakaha.
त्रयः
Right? Tisrah Bharyaha. Kasya Tisrah Bharyaha? Kasya Tisrah Bharyaha? Kasya? Dasharathasya Tisrah Bharyaha, no?
Correct.
And Trini, now you did Trini Netrani. So in from 1 to 4, there is what we call as Linga Bheda. Right? For Pancha onwards, Linga Bheda is not there. Or to put it in the Paninian way, Linga Bheda is there, but the word form is the same. Put it very grammatically, as per the Vyakaranam. Linga Bheda is there everywhere, but word form remains same. Right? Yes, Kadanji, continue.
सप्तविंशतिः जन्मनक्षत्राणि
No, there are 27 nakshatras.
Yeah.
Ashwini to Revati.
Revati. Yeah.
Yes. Go further.
Dve sene.
Dvesene. Why Dvesene? Our Kauravas and Pandavas. One example.
Yeah, it's a plural, no?
Yes. Dual.
Sorry, it is dual. Yeah. And sene
Dual.
is sena, sene, sena. That's it.
Sena, Sene, Senaha. Right? Correct?
Yes.
Now, is it one would say, is it really required to say Dve Sene? You understand what my answer question is?
Yes.
It's not required.
It sounds nice.
It doesn't make sense. Sene means two armies. So this is really not required. Okay? So wherever Dvivachanam is used, the number is not required. Number two is not required.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
Correct, sir. Correct.
Another nice way of saying numbers, without much complication, is a very interesting method in Sanskrit. So you can say Gajadvayam. Get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Gajadvayam is equal to Gajau. But this is in Vachanam. This is in Ekavachanam. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you will say Gajadvayam asti. Gajau staha. Do you understand what I have done with this Dvayam?
Yes, sir.
And what is the lingam? What is the lingam of this? Straight away Napunsakali. There is still Pullinga. Follow what I'm saying?
Right, sir.
This also is a method of saying. And this goes into Ekavachanam. Very simple, no? Things become very simple.
Yeah.
So Gajadvayam chalati. Gajau chalatah. Good. Okay. Go further.
द्वात्रिंशत् दन्ताः
Yes, 32 teeth.
षण्णवति स्यन्दनानि षण्णवतिः स्यन्दनानि
Yandanani.
Yeah. Then द्वादश आदित्याः
We know, no, there are 12 Adityas. Dvadasha Adityaha.
चत्वारि युगानि द्वौ पक्षौ
Now, Dvau Pakshau. Paksha is a wing
Yeah.
or a part. Right?
Yeah.
So, Pakshaha is a pulling word. So, you get Pakshau. Correct? Though not required. Doesn't make sense. Yes. Next.
अष्टादश पुराणानि षट् रसाः पञ्चप्राणाः
Ideally, we know about Navarasaha.
Yeah.
We know about Navarasaha. But okay, fine. Shadrasaha. Out of the 9, 6.
Okay. Okay. पञ्चप्राणाः
We know, no? All of us are having Pancha Prana. Right? Pancha Pranaha.
चतुर्दश मनवः
Manavaha. What is Manavaha? Ekavachanam.
मनुः
Manu.
Yeah.
Manu also keeps changing. Right? Manu. Manava. Manu is not one person.
Okay.
Right? Just like we say, Indra is not one person.
Okay.
It's more like a position. Right? So in a yuga, there are Chaturdasha Manavaha. There are 14 Manus.
त्रयस्त्रिंशत् देवताः.
त्रयस्त्रिंशत् देवताः. Very nice, Jnanavardhini. Very nice information. You know, let's try to understand it as we read it. Yes, yes. Rakesh ji, padhiye.
Akshohinya Parinanam.
Akshav. You know, this is a very popular word. Akshav Hini. You know, an Akshav Hini is a what should I say? How do I put it in English? Um, um, an army consists of many Akshauhinis, right? An Akshauhini is a group of soldiers, horsemen, soldiers on elephants, soldiers on rathas. One group is an Akshauhini. Right? So, Akshauhinyaha. What vibhakti is that? What is the vibhakti of Akshauhinyaha? Shashti ekavachanam?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Nadi, Nadyaha.
Yes.
Correct? So, Akshauhinyaha parimana. Parimana is measure. Measure, right? Parimana is measure. So, you know, parimana comes from the ma dhatu, right? Which means to measure.
Measures. Yeah.
And when you add the pari upasarga, you are taking out an all-round measure.
Right.
Pari, you know, gives the impression of circumambulate. So, suppose you want to measure something, what do? You go around it and measure it, no? You take a tape and go round, no? So, you are doing parimana. Right? So, what is Akshavini? Parimana mean? It means what is the measure of an Akshavini? What, or in short, what do you call an Akshavini? What are the constituents of an Akshavini? What comprises an Akshavini? That's what we are trying to study. We know, no, in the Mahabharata war, there were 18 Akshavhinis totally, right? 11 of the Kauravas and 7 of the Pandavas. There were total of 18 Ashtadasha Akshauhinyah Asan. Right? Yes. And now what is one Akshauhini? Let's try to understand. I'm sure you must have heard this word, Akshauhini.
Right.
Right. Yes, sir.
Eko Ratho Gajashu Cheko Naraha Panch Padatayah.
Let's go line by line. Ekaha Rathaha. There are a lot of sandhis there because this is this shloka comes straight from the Mahabharata.
Okay.
Very nice. Know that you are at least one shloka from the Mahabharata we are doing. Of course, the entire Bhagavad Gita is from the Mahabharata. The entire Bhagavad Gita, don't forget, it's a part of the Mahabharata. Right? Here, you are doing a direct shloka from the Mahabharata, which is giving you a measure of the Akshavini. Right? So, you given here, no, Mahabharata 1, 2, 2, 2. Right? Shloka number 19 to 22. Interestingly, the Mahabharata has got a lot of other information. You know, for example, it has astronomical data is there. You get what I'm saying? Interestingly, there are tens of places where hints of when the Mahabharata took place are given astronomically. You get what I'm saying? And we all the time think that, you know, it is mythical, and so when Vyasa wrote it, he gave a lot of hints to you as to when it took place. Right? So, sir, a lot of such information is also there. Ekaha rathaha. Right? Gajaschaikau is gajaha cha ekaha. Right? Naraha panja padatayah. Okay. Ekaha rataha. We know, no? What it is. Very simple. Ekaha rataha asti. Ekaha gajaha asti. Right? Now this cha generally means and, but also means also.
Okay.
So it would be one chariot, also one elephant. Okay. Naraha, men. Right? Plural, no? Naraha, naraha, narau, naraha. Right? Naraha. Pancha padatayah. Padatayah, the plural of padatihi. Padatihi, the one who goes by foot. You can say soldier. Right? Infantry, you know what we call it?
Yeah.
English we call it infantry. So 5 soldiers, right? 5 human soldiers, right? You see padatihi, then padati, and padatayah, right? Ikaranta pulling a word. Good, fine. So you have got one chariot, one elephant, 5 soldiers on foot, right? Read next one. Read further.
त्रयश्च दुर्गास्तन्ते परित्यज्य विगीयते
So trayascha turagastatnyaihi pattirithyabhidiyate. Let us split the sandhi. Trayah cha turagaha. Right? Turagaha tat nyaihi pattihi iti abhidiyate. Are you able to see the sandhis? Ityabhidiyate. Right? This is visarga changing into refa. Pattirithyabhidiyate. Right? Okay. Turagaha, horse. Ashvaha. Turagaha is horse. Right? So 3 horses. Right? Obviously 3 horses means 3 horsemen. Right? The 3 people on the horses. Right? This combination, no? This combination. Nyaihi, by the wise. Nyaha, wise person. Nyaha. Nyaihi is a Tritiya Vibhakti. We'll study later. So by the wise, such a group is called Pattihi Niyate. Is named Pattihi. Is this clear? One Pattihi is given in the bracket.
Is it Abhidiyate?
Okay, Abhijiyate is a verb in passive voice. Verb, it is in passive voice. For example, you say that I name somebody. For example, I name my son. whatever, something. So aham mama putram abhigadhami. Active voice, right? Active voice. I name my son. My son is named by me, right? Mama putraha. See, this is very, very advanced. Just because you asked, I'm telling you. Mama putraha maya abhidiyate. Tritiya vibhakti. You are getting the sense of the sense of the sentence. By the wise, this is named. This is named. By the wise, this is named Pattihi. Right? This construction is in the passive voice. What in English we call as the passive voice. Right? Interestingly, another word for nama, I don't know whether you know in Hindi. In Hindi also you use the word abhidha. Abhidha means what? Naam. सुना है ये वर्ड, सुना है क्या शब्द राकेश जी? आप तो हिंदी जानते हैं ना सही तरह से.
हम
अभिधा इति शब्दम श्रुतवान वा? Have you heard the word abhidha? Abhidha means name, or it means identification. You are identified by your name, right? A name is one specific identification, right? So abhidha can be a little wider connotation. Can be any means of identification can be an abhidha. Right?
So
And it
he
comes
is the upasarga. He is not a upasarga.
wonderful, wonderful. Abhidha is upasarga, perfect. So you have got the dhatu dha. The dhatu is dha. Dha literally means to create. So it's like more the name creates you than you create your name.
Okay.
Philosophically, that's true. Your name makes you. You make the name.
So after the Janevu, Brahmachari sir, after doing a namaskaram, they are supposed to say Abhivadhe. There is a shloka which starts basically identifying yourself, which parampara you are coming. This Abhivadhe, I don't know whether this is the same.
Abhivadaye.
Abhivadaye. Ye. Abhivadaye.
It can't be Abhivadaye, it can be Abhivadaye.
Yeah, the Abhivadaye.
Abhivadaye. So Vadayati is to sound something,
Is to say, no?
But no, wait, no, not to say. Vadati is to say.
Okay.
And to make something say is Abhivadayati.
Okay.
So, or to make noise. To make noise, what do? You're making something, some instrument or something, you're making it talk, no? You're playing a drum, right? You're making the drum make a sound. You're not making a sound. Vadayati is to Abhivadayate. So, Aham Abhivadaye. I am what's this? I am talking about myself.
Okay.
But this Abhi gives the sense of Abhi is a little a fanfare about it. Some more important. It's not just normal talk, but you're talking about yourself. So you see Abhivadaye as an auxiliary Uttama Purusha Ekavachana ending. Labhe. Have you not done the word labhe? Labhate, labhete, labhante, labasi, labheti, labadhve, labhe. प्रथम पुरुष
Right.
right?
Yes.
Abhina, very nicely I want to the difference between Neta and
Abhineta.
everybody knows that. Who is Abhineta? Of course, nowadays you can't find out the difference between Neta and Abhineta. Abhineta behaves like Neta, Neta behaves like Abhineta. There's a big problem. Okay, so we know what is one ekaha pattihi. What is one pattihi? Is ekaha gajaha, ekaha rataha, panchapadataya naraha, trayaha ashvaha. Right? Is
Yeah.
one pattihi.
Yes.
Right? Very nice. Okay. Now the complication starts. Right? Yes, Kananji padiye.
Satyam tu triguna meta mahuhu sena mukham buddhaha.
Okay, let's understand one. Pattim, right? No, so we're not done Vidya Vibhakti, right? But I'm telling you, okay, let's understand this as Vidya Vibhakti, right? Pattim tu trigunam etam, right? Pattim tu trigunam etam ahuhu senamukham buddhaha, why the wise? Buddhaha, see you learned one word nyaha for the wise, right? Now you are learning another word buddhaha, yeah, for the wise, right? By the way, pattihi is a strilinga padam, huh? Eka pattihi, right? I said ekaha pattihi, it's eka pattihi. Why you can make out? See, trigunam etam trigunam pattim, right? You see, triguna pattihi esha, right? And this ahuhu is to say exactly same meaning as vadati, right? And now the in the we have studied of the bru dhatu, right? The bri dhatu, right? We did braviti, correct? No? You remember? Brutaha, bruvanti, right? Correct? At that time, you remember I told you an alternate form. Ahatuhu.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have told you. I just please correct me if I'm wrong. Ahatuhu, ahuhu. So it's as good as saying Buddhaha vadanti, Buddhaha bruvanti, Buddhaha ahuhu. Got it? And what do they say? Say what? Say what? Ditya Vibhakti. Do you understand what I'm saying? That whatever comes in the place of that answer when you ask a what or a whom after a verb, that word goes into Dvitiya Vibhakti. So, Kim Ahuhu, Pattim Ahuhu. Right? Now, Trigunam Pattim, 3 times. This Patti, 3 times. Triguna Patti. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Will be called Sena Mukha. Got it? So it is Sena Mukham. Akaranta Napunsakalinga Padam. But it is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Buddhaha tu Trigunam etam pattim Sena Mukham ahuhu. when you rearrange it, it starts making more sense than this poetic way of saying. Pattim tu trigunameta mahuhu senamukham udaha. Are you able to see the chanda has been put into the Vyasa has put the meter into it. If I was to say Buddhaha tu etam trigunam pattim senamukham mahuhu, there's no meter in it.
Correct.
Simply by rearranging this, yes, put a meter. So now what do we know? 3 pattis is 1 senamukha.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
Okay, let's go further. Read further, Kananji.
त्रीणि सेनामुखान्येको गुल्म इत्यभिधीयते अभिधीयते
Ni senamukhani. Correct, no? Bahuvachanam.
Yeah.
Ekah gulmaha. See here, you have lost your visarga.
Yeah.
Gulmaha iti abhidhiyate. Are you getting your abhidhiyate again?
Yes.
So one gulma, right, is named, how it is named as 3 senamukhas. Right? Trini mukhani, ekah gulmah iti abhidhiyate. Your one gulma is what? 3 senamukha.
Right.
Fine?
Yeah.
राकेश जी आगे जाइए. राकेश जी आप हैं? Kanan ji, you proceed. I don't know whether Rakesh ji is not there or.
Yeah. त्रयो गुल्मा गणो नाम वाहिनी तु गणास्त्रयः.
Okay. Trayah. See again, your visarga is gone. Trayah. Ganaha. Nama. Vahini. Tu. Ganaha. Trayah. Now two things are being conveyed here. Trayah gulmaha. Ganaha nama. Get it? This word nama is sometimes used in the place of asti. So instead of saying kim asti, etat kim asti, kim nama etat, you can say like this. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to ask, for example, right? Kim asti etat. You can say, kim nama etat. No kriya. Nama is simply asti is removed and nama is put. Right? So trayah gulmaha ganaha asti. Right? And Vahini tu Trayah Gana. 3 Gulmas, 1 Gana, 3 Ganas, 1 Vahini.
Okay.
Smrita Vahini.
You want me to read?
Yes.
Okay, sir. उतास्तिस्रस्तु वाहिन्यः कृतनेति विचक्षणैः.
Another word for the wise. Vichakshana. Right? And now it's in Tritiya Vibhakti. right? So vichakshana is also wise. So you did now third word, Buddha, vichakshana, Neha, right? Right. So by the wise, uh, smritaha, smritaha, tisraha. You remember now tisraha? Which linga was tisraha?
Strilinga.
So your Vahini, no? Strilinga pada, no?
Yeah.
So tisraha Vahinyah, Prutana, iti vichakshanaih. Abhidhiyate. You can add here abhidhiyate. So, or no, not necessarily. Smritaha is there. Vichakshanaih smritaha. So the wise remember, what is it? One Vahini, right? Is equal to one Vahini is equal to, or rather, three Vahinis is equal to Prutana. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One Vahini, sorry, three Vahinis is one Pratana,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
And then let's go further.
Chamostu Pratanastis Trastis Rash Shamva. Yes. Pratanastis Trastis Rash Shamvasvanikini.
Very nice. See what Vyasa has done, you know.
Yeah.
You know that there was a challenge, you know, when the Mahabharata was written. There was a challenge between Vyasa and Lord Ganesha, right? You know, no, that this Vyasa composed the Mahabharatam, but
Yeah.
it was written by Lord Ganesha,
Correct. Correct.
and there was a challenge between the two.
Okay.
The challenge was that Lord Ganesha said that I should not stop. You should coin your slokas continuously. If I have the need to stop, then I will quit.
Yeah.
So the reverse challenge was given by Vyasa. He said that whatever sloka I say, without you understanding it fully, you won't start writing. And therefore, you know, without doubt, we find the complications in the Mahabharata.
Okay.
See, if you read the Valmiki Ramayanam, it's not that complicated. Get what I'm saying? It's simpler to read. A lot fewer sandhis. The grammar also is not very complicated. But the Mahabharata, you see, extremely complicated grammar.
Okay.
You know, passive voice, all the complications that are possible are used in the Mahabharata. So, chamustu pratanas tisras chamvastva ni, right? So chamohu actually it's very simple. It's a big word, consists of small words, right? Now you write it.
Yeah.
Prutana ha tisraha, right? And you have got one more tisraha, right? Tisras.
Yeah.
Tisraha. Chamu. Chamvaha. You know what is chamvaha? Bahuvachanam of chamu, no?
Yeah. Chamu.
Tu. You see the twa, ni, kini, twa, ni, ki, Ni. Right? So you have got your Visarga changing into the Sakara, the Visarga changing into the Sakara, the Visarga changing into the Sakara, the Visarga changing into the Shakara. Right? And here we know what Sandhi this is. You know what Sandhi this is? Yant Sandhi, no?
Yes, sir.
Chamuhu tu Pratanaha Tisraha. Again, Pratana is Strilinga Padam. So Tisraha Pratanaha. So 3 Pratanas is 1 Chamu. 3 Chamus is 1 Anikini.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The last line.
Anikinim dashagunam Prahuraha Akshohinim Budaha.
Anikinim Dashagunam Prahurakshauhinim Buddhaha. So Anikinim. You see how carefully the choice of linga and all that, how grammatically correct it is. See? Akshauhini, no? So Anikini, Ikaranta Strilinga Padam. Dashagunam. So 10 times an Anikini.
Yeah.
Prahuhu. Prahuhu. Akshauhinim. Buddha. So 10 aksha anikinis is 1 akshauhini.
Yeah.
Right? The entire breakup is given to you below. Right?
Okay.
Correct? And now you get big numbers. Right? So Ekasyam Akshauhinyam. We have not done Saptami Vibhakti. We have not done Saptami Vibhakti so far. Correct? So in 1 Akshauhini, is what? Akshauhinyam. The next chapter we are going to start studying Saptami Vibhakti. Right? So in 1 Akshauhini, Ekasyam Akshauhinyam, in 1 Akshauhini, how many constituents? Right? Ekavimshati Sahasra. How to say this? 21,870. Right? So 1,000. Right? Fine. So Ekavimshatihi Sahasra Saptatihi Adhikam Ashtashatam. Understood? 70 more than 800. Ekavimshatihi Sahasra. Want me to write it at? Ekavimshatihi Sahasra. Please understand, many places we get this word pronounced as Sahastra,
That's wrong.
which is wrong. There is no Sahastra, it is Sahasra. So it is no ta. Got it?
Sahasrabuddhe. There's a Maharashtrian surname, no? Sahasrabuddhe.
Yes, Sahasra Buddhe. So it's not Sahastra Buddhe.
Yes.
So that guy is, with 1,000 intellects.
Yeah.
Ekavimshati Sahasra, right? Saptatihi Adhikam Ashta Shatam. Right? 70 more than 800. So that many Ekavimshatihi Sahasra Saptatihi Adhikam Ashtashatam gajaha. Right?
Yes.
Similarly, that many rathaha.
Yes.
Right? Then 65,610 will be what? Panchashashtihi. See, 1 minute. I want you to understand one very small thing, but very important thing. Panchashashtihi, Sahasra, Dasha, Dashadikam. You can make here your Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Dashadikam, Dasha Adikam, Shat, Shata. Right? One very important thing to know, Shashti Vibhakti. Sixth Vibhakti. Okay? And 60 is Shashti. Don't use the t here and the t there. You get what I'm saying? It's very similar sounding words. Very similar sounding words, but Shashti is sixth. Shashti is 60.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Ekam Laksham. Ekam Laksham. Navasahasra. Right? Panchashat. Adikam. Trishatam. Right? Trishatam or Trini Shatam. Right? Trishatam becomes a samasta samasa, where you join the two words together. It can be Trini Shatam.
Yeah.
Padatayah cha bhavanti. So imagine how big the Akshavani was. Huh?
Yeah.
And then 18 such Akshavanis participated in the war.
Right.
In one big piece. Okay. Fine. That is where we stop our numbers. Yes. Now we are going to study something interesting. Something that makes Sanskrit a little easier. Yes. Is Rakesh ji is back? Rakesh ji,
There is a lot of disturbance here, so I'll listen.
what is that coming?
There is a lot of disturbance here.
This side, there is a lot of disturbance. He says he will listen. This side,
Kanan ji,
lot of-
aapko sunaई? Are you able to
Yes.
hear?
Yes, Rakesh ji is saying there's a lot of disturbance on his side. So he
Oh.
says he just listen. On mute, he's
Okay.
listening. That is what
Okay, fine. Okay, ठीक है, fine. Yes, let's go to chapter Puta Kramanka Shashtihi.
Shashti.
Right?
Yeah.
Very important to understand it's not Shashti. After studying Sanskrit for many years, my teacher asked me, what is the difference between Shashtihi and Shashti? Right? So I always remember that this is an important, very minute difference between the two words, but mean entirely different things. Right? Okay. Let's go to.
You say 60th. How do you say 60th?
Now the 60th, we use the Tama.
Okay.
Shashti Tama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So, for example, Trimshat Tama, 30th. Right? Ekavimshatihi Tama will become the 21st. Right? The odd So like optional. We added the tama, right? But you know, you have got Vimshati Tama as the 20th. Tama, not Tama. Tama. And you got an alternative here, you got Vimsha. Vimshaha. For example, I want to say Vimshaha Gajaha. It will mean the 20th elephant. Another option is available.
Everywhere or only for
So only for this, only for 20.
20 series? Okay.
Only for 20. Okay. Yes. Read further.
अभ्यासं करोतु. एतानि वाक्यानि सावधानतया पठत अवगच्छत च. क्रियापदस्य विभज्य प्रयोगः.
Vibhajya prayoga. Kriyapadasya. Now, you know what Vibhakti Kriyapadasya is?
Sixth, षष्ठी.
षष्ठी Vibhakti Ekavachanam, right?
Yes.
Vibhajya prayoga. Vibhajya prayoga means Vibhajya literally means separated, split.
Okay.
So, the split use of Kriyapadam.
Okay.
This is used, no? Right? So, it is, you know, we are taking a Kriyapadam, and we are splitting it.
Yeah.
Right. So, let's see an example and you'll understand it. Yes.
Yeah. कृष्णः अर्जुनम् उपदिशति.
So, Krishna Arjunam Upadishati. Now we have studied this Kriyapadam already. Upadishati, instruct.
Yeah.
Right. So you have got the upa as the upasarga, correct?
Yeah.
Plus dish
Yeah.
as the dhatu, correct? And this literally means, you know, dishati is to point or to show, right? No, to show, to point at something.
Yes.
Like that, you know, you use your finger and say point at something. Dishati is that, right? And upadishati is to point out to something. You bring somebody close to you and point him out. That is what you are doing when you are instructing, teaching. That is what you are doing. You are bringing student close to you and showing him this is this, right? So you have one word which is the Kriya Padam.
Right.
Agreed?
Right.
Can we split this? Can we split this? Now, when I mean split it, means that I am going to use the word do. So, for example, in English, you use he teaches, and I tell you, okay, use the word do and express this.
He does teach. He does teach.
He does teaching.
Yeah. He does teaching. Yeah.
Correct? You have separated
Yeah.
vibhajya. You have separated into two kriyas, no?
Yeah.
Correct? And one kriya is to do or to make.
Okay. Okay.
This is what we mean by vibhajya prayoga.
Okay.
Okay. Now read the vibhajya prayoga of that sentence.
कृष्णः अर्जुनस्य उपदेशं करोति.
So Krishna Arjunasya upadesham karoti. Now teaches whom, that word has to go into Dvitiya. Does what, that word has to go into Dvitiya. Right? And the word which was in Dvitiya in Avibhajya Prayoga goes into Shakti in Vibhajya Prayoga. We are trying to understand this grammatically. Yeah?
Yeah.
You will do it automatically, but through the sense of grammar, try to understand that in Avibhajya Prayoga, thus the word which was in Dvitiya goes into Shashti when it is in the Vibhajya Prayoga. Then what comes into Dvitiya? What comes into Dvitiya? The noun form of this Kriya Padam. And then you add the Karoti.
Yeah.
Is it right? Okay, let's go further and we'll understand more. Yes, read.
प्रबन्धतज्ञाः गीताव्याख्यानं शृण्वन्ति प्रबन्धतज्ञाः गीताव्याख्यानस्य श्रवणं कुर्वन्ति.
Do you see what is happening? Prabandha Tajnaha is a manager.
Oh, okay.
Prabandha, a specialist in management. Tajnaha. Tajnaha, we know, no? Tajnaha is a specialist, right? So Prabandha Tajnaha, specialist in management. Okay, we can call manager. So the managers are listening to the Vyakhyana of the Gita,
Okay,
right?
sir. Okay, sir.
What are they doing? They are doing listening of the Vyakhyana of the Gita. So Prabandhatajnaha Gita Vyakhyanam Shrunvanti. Gita Vyakhyanam, what vibhakti? Dvitiya. And we are doing Vibhajya Prayoga. The second becomes the sixth. Right? And the noun form of the Shru Dhatu is Shravanam, the act of listening. Right?
Yeah.
The act of listening. Now, how do you get this word? Very big question will very very nice question will be, how will you get this word? Right? This act of doing something. So that means suppose there is a dhatu, right? And you want to get from this dhatu, I want to get the act of this dhatu. Right? Just for your information, something that is, there is a pratyay called lut is added to the dhatu and you get the word which denotes act of doing that dhatu. In English, it is so, in Sanskrit, it is so simple. You add the lut. If you add the lut to a dhatu, you get a word, you get a noun. You get a noun, right? Which shows the act of performing that action. Yeah. Now, by practice,
Okay.
by day-to-day practice,
Yeah.
we know, for example, sthapayati,
Stapana.
sthapanam karoti.
Stapana.
Correct, no? We by our by our practice we know. Vadayati. Tell me. Vadanam karoti. Right? I'll give you something out of the book. Dhavati. Dhavanam karoti. See, we know by our in our traditional languages, we know these words.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Correct. And Shashti Vibhakti, though we know already now.
Yes.
And Shashti Vibhakti. Correct. So there are two challenges over there. One is to get the word for the act of doing something, and the other is Shashti Vibhakti.
Right.
The first challenge is really I mean, it is still a challenge because you don't know how to use the lute.
Right.
You don't know how to use the lute.
Right.
Or are there other words which denote the act of doing something? We don't know, right? So this remains still a challenge, but we'll use the lute.
Right.
And we know the words dhavanam, pathanam, karanam of kru, of kru dhatu, right? So let's take it as it is. Let's read the other examples. Evameva, yes, please.
एवमेव स्थापयति रथं स्थापयति रथस्य स्थापनं करोति
Hmm.
भेरीं वादयति भेर्याः वादनं करोति
Hmm.
हृदयं विदारयति हृदयस्य विदारणं करोति
Hmm.
इन्द्रियाणि प्रेरयन्ति इन्द्रियाणां प्रेरणं कुर्वन्ति
Hmm.
कुरुक्षेत्रं प्रविशति कुरुक्षेत्रस्य प्रवेशं करोति जयम् उद्घोषयति जयस्य उद्घोषणं करोति
Now, having said all this, do you observe, that the Sashti Vibhakti is really far beyond only possession,
Yeah, we discussed it, correct.
right?
Yeah.
Sashti Vibhakti is not only about possessing something, right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not
even in the context of the or amongst the pakshinam vainateyasya pakshinam.
exactly. So it is showing in some places, it's showing location. You get what I'm saying?
It's more like residual vibhakti, that's what you were saying.
Exactly. Is when you said Pandavanam Dhananjaya, when Sri Krishna says Pandavanam Dhananjaya, he's almost trying to tell you that there are 5 people, right? And it's almost a location, and amongst these,
Amongst
I am
one of them. Correct.
So, ideally, I would like to think it's Pandaveshu Dhananjaya, which is Saptami Bahuvachanam. Which we have not studied this, but it will be ideally Saptami Bahuvachanam, right? But he uses Sashti. So the Sashti is more or less, a bin into which if nothing fits, put Sashti.
Yes.
Right? So here you have got Ratasya Stapanam, Bheryaha Vadanam, Hridayasya Vidaranam, tearing apart of the hearts, right? Of the heart. Hridayanam Vidaranam api chalati. Right? Preranam, Indriyanam Preranam Kurvanti, Kurukshetrasya Pravesham Kurvanti, right? Jayasya Udghoshanam Karoti.
So what is preranam? Prerana. Preranam.
Prerana, very nice word, it comes from prerayati, pra plus irayati.
Achha.
Irayati literally means to speak. Right? To sound. So prerayati is to give prerana, encouragement. To encourage.
Okay.
Prerayati.
Okay.
Preranam kurvanti. We know the word prerana, no?
Yeah, prerana, Hindi. Yeah.
Do you know prerana as being encouragement?
Thanks.
Right? Okay, let's go further.
कोष्टकात् उचितं पदं चित्वा वाक्यं पूरयत प्रतिष्ठापनं सत्कारम् आह्वानम् उद्घाटनम् अर्जनं निबन्धनम्.
You see, all these seem to be ending, all these words seem to be ending in anam, anam, anam.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
So it's very simple. You take the dhatu, You add the lut.
Yeah.
Now this lut, with some reason, by some reason, this two go away, and you get dhatu plus u. Right? Correct, no?
Okay.
If you these are with some, by some technique, these two are removed. Right?
Yeah.
And instead of u, he says add ana. Panini says instead of the u, add ana. Right? So take a dhatu. Right?
Okay.
Therefore, you find all these words, you know, in ending in ana.
Right.
This is changing to na because of the ra. Right? Few words where you did not find it happening. Pravesha. Correct? No ana, no?
Yeah.
No ana. Right?
Pravesha.
In pravesha, no ana. Correct? Used by using some other pratyaya, not the lut.
Okay.
If you use lut, it will become praveshanam,
Correct.
which is also good. Huh? No harm with praveshanam.
Okay.
But pravesha is made by some other pratyaya. And the very title of this book, of this chapter is Abhyasa. You can make it Abhyasana.
Okay.
You could have Abhyasanam Karotu. That's also fine. But some other pratyaya used. You get what I'm saying? Not the lut. But in these words, Pratishtapanam, right? Satkaram, Ahvanam, Udghatanam, Arjanam, Nibandhanam, all ending in nam. Ana, all ending in ana. Right? And being an Aputskalinga padam, you have to add the ma. Very simple. You have got Jnanam, Chakram, Syandanam. Correct?
Right.
Just very, in very brief, I explained to you how these pratyayas are working on the words.
Right, sir.
Okay. Let's read further.
द्वारम् उद्घाटयति. द्वारस्य उद्घाटनं करोति. अतिथिं सत्करोति.
Now you should know how to make Sashti. Huh?
Yeah. अतिथेः. Okay, sir. अतिथेः सत्कारं करोति.
See, no ana.
सत्कारं.
No ana. Right? Satkarah. Satkaram karoti.
अश्वान् निबध्नाति. निबध्नाति. अश्वानां निबन्धनं करोति. निबन्धनं करोति.
You know, bandhana.
Yeah.
Bandhana, nibandhana.
Yeah. ध्वजं प्रतिष्ठापयति. ध्वजस्य प्रतिष्ठापनं करोति. कीर्तिम् अर्जयामि. कीर्तेः अर्जनं करोमि.
Kirtehe, right?
कीर्तेः. Yeah.
Sashti ekavachanam, right?
Right.
Or is there another way also? Because kirtihi is Strilinga padam. Right? And we have two ways to do, no? So you have kirtehe and kirtyaha. Correct, no? Matihi, matehe, matyaha.
Correct. Kirtihi. Then Shatrum Ahvayasi. Shatroho Ahvanam Karoti. Karoshi.
Very nice. Karoshi.
Yeah.
Right. Now, what I have explained to you is given in the Avadhyam. Please read.
Yeah. Sanjayah Dhritarashtram Bodhayati. So Sanjaya is Kartrupadam Pratama Vibhakti. Dhritarashtra that becomes Sanjaya Kartrupadam Pratama Vibhakti. It says as it is. Dhritarashtram Karmapadam Dvitiya Vibhakti becomes Dhritarashtrasya, which is Karmapadam Shashti Vibhakti.
Shashti Vibhakti.
Yes. Then Bodhayati is Kriyapadam. That becomes Bodhanam Karoti. Kriyapadam Vibhajya Likhitam. Vibhajya Skritapadasya Vibhagam Kritva.
Are you able to see something very interesting? That the Dvitiya Vibhakti is used, but the word is used in Shashti Vibhakti. It is a Karma Padam. It is an object. But you are not using Shashti, Dvitiya, but you are using Shashti.
Correct.
Right? This way, what we come to know is what we call as Shesha Shashti. It is called, this use is called as Shesha Shashti.
Okay.
That means the word is actually must be used in Dvitiya only, right? But you are not using it. You're not using it. Sorry, it is a karma pada, but it is being used in the form of a Shashti Vibhakti. In spite of it being the karma padam, you see, observe carefully. In the first part, it is given as karma padam Dvitiya Vibhakti, and next part karma padam, but Shashti Vibhakti. It is karma padam only. For karoti, it is karma padam only, but it is used in Shashti Vibhakti.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. Go further.
Vibhajya means Kriyapadasya Vibhagam Kritva. Yatha Akarshati is Akarshanam Karoti. Nivedayati is Nivodanam Karoti. Adaha Likitani Vakyani Yatodaharanam Parivartya Likata. Yatha Yeshaha Gataha Gatasya Puranam Karoti.
Katasya Puranam Karoti. He is doing the filling of the pot.
Yeah. Ghoshaha Hridayam Ghoshaha Hridayasya Vidaranam Karoti.
Very nice.
Krishnaha Ratasya Sthapanam Karoti. Vayam Indriyanam Preranam Kurmaha. Indriyanam, is it okay? Indriyanam.
It's correct. Indriyanam. Indriyani, Bahuvachanam.
Yes.
So,
Indriyanam.
Shashti also Bahuvachanam.
Yeah, Preranam Kurmaha. Arjunaha Geetamritasya Panam Karoti. Bhimaha.
See you see the action of drinking.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's very simple. The dhatu is pa.
Yeah. Okay.
So what you do? I told you lut. And what is lut? Ana.
Correct.
So pana. Right? The dhatu is called as pa piba. Right? But the actual dhatu is pa. And Panini says, if pa comes, you change it to piba.
Okay.
In the act of drinking.
Yeah.
Okay. There is another pa which is to protect.
Okay.
Have you observed in your, in mantras, this word patu?
Yeah.
Have you observed? In the sense of
protect. It comes in Varaha.
Rakshane. Pa Rakshane and Pa Pane. Two different, same dhatu used in two different meanings. And what he says, when you are using it in the Pa Pane artha, instead of Pa, put Piba. And you get the word Pibati. Got it? So your dhatu is Pa only. So you get Panam.
Yeah.
Yes, continue.
भीमः दुःशासनस्य मारणं करोति.
Dushyasanasya Maranam Karoti. Very nice.
सहदेवः शकुनियाः
Shakunehe. Shakuni.
about that. Yeah, शकुनेः हननं करोति.
Hananam.
Yeah, शकुनेः. Okay.
Shakunehe Hananam Karoti.
शकुनेः. एषः इन्द्रियाणां संयमनं करोति. कृष्णः गोपिकानां वस्त्राणाम् अपहरणं करोति. योगी सर्वत्र ईश्वरस्य ईक्षणं करोति.
Ikshate. Ikshate.
To see, no? To see.
Right. So Iksha plus An. See how nicely it comes. Iksha plus Ana. So
Nakaram.
Ikshana.
Yeah, nakaram. Yeah.
Why? Because of the presence of the Murdanya Shakara in this.
Yeah. Iksha. पुण्यकृत पापस्य तरणं करोति. अहं श्लोकस्य अनुवादं करोमि.
See your Shlokasya Anuvadam Karomi. You could have also written, you can see Aham Shlokam Anuvadami.
Okay.
Translate is Anuvad. So Anuvadami, no problem.
Yeah.
But you can do Vibhajya Prayoga also. Anuvadam Karomi.
Right.
Anuvadanam Karomi. That also fine. Using the lute. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go ahead. Yes.
क्रियापदानि विभज्य लिखत. क्रियापदानि क्रियापदानां विभजनम्. अलङ्करोति अलङ्कारं करोति.
You see that? Alankaroti. You see, you get the word Alankaroti. You see the upasarga. Right? And then you get the word Alankar. मतलब you are doing something that you are saying that बहुत हो गया, enough, इससे ऊपर नहीं हो सकता. You can't beautify it anymore. You bring it to that stage. Alankara. Yes.
परिचिन्तयति परिचिन्तनं करोति. बोधयामि बोधनं करोति.
करोमि.
पिबति पानं करोति.
Very nice.
प्रक्षालयसि प्रक्षालयं करोषि.
प्रक्षालनम.
Okay, sir.
करोषि.
करोषि. Okay. निर्गच्छति. निर्गच्छनं.
Dhatu is gum. No, wait a minute. The dhatu is gum. Now tell me.
Gamanam.
Yes, perfect.
Nirgamanam. Okay.
Yes, because Panini says that instead of gum, in the lat lakara put gacha. The dhatu is gum.
Correct. You have to go to the dhatu first. Okay, sir.
Go to first start with the dhatu. But gacha doesn't come at all because gacha only comes in lat.
Correct.
Yes.
Parishatha.
Prabhishatha is which Purusha, which Vachanam?
It is Madhyama Purusha.
And
it is Bahuvachanam.
Very nice.
So it should be uh,
Yutam,
Kuruta. It should be
Kurutha,
Kuruta.
Kurutha.
Pravishanam or Pravisham Kuruta.
Praveshanam or Pravesham, Kurutha.
That is complicated. Okay. Kuruta. Okay. Paribhramati. Paribhramanam karoti.
Very nice.
Anusaranam.
Yes.
Karoti.
Sarvam.
Smaranam karoti. Smaranam karoti. Chin.
Interestingly, this dhatu is chid.
Chit. Okay.
So you get chedanam. You see that adding the ana,
Yes, sir.
it is chinatti is chedanam karoti.
Chedanam karoti. Abhinandanam karoti. Abhinandati.
Very nice.
Avrunoti. Avranam karoti.
Avaranam karoti, to cover. Right? Avaranam karoti. He covers.
Yes.
Let's finish this exercise. Next page.
Yes. Stuvanti. Stuvanti.
Stavanam karoti. Stavanam.
Stavanam karoti. Shoshayati. Shoshanam karoti.
Shoshanam. Right? You see the Murdana Shakara giving rise to the
Nakara.
Shana.
Yes. Sangrahnati. Sangrahanam karoti. Sangrahanam.
Perfect. Perfect.
Gayasi. Ganam karoshi.
Ganam karoshi.
Karoshi.
Or it can be even gayanam. The dhatu is gai.
Yeah.
The dhatu is gai. Right? When with sub prakriya this becomes, this is a sandhi which we have not done. Next time I will teach you this sandhi.
Okay, sir.
Right? This is called as Yanta Vanta Adesha Sandhi. I will teach you this Sandhi next time. It's called Yanta Vanta Adesha Sandhi.
Right.
Right? This gives rise to the word Gayana.
Yes.
Yeah, let's stop for today.
Right.
Namo Namah. You got very nice surrounding, Rakesh ji.
He submits
Nice
the nature.
plants and all that.
He submits the nature. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Thank you. Shubha Dinam.
Sure.